I'm Leslie.
And I'm Shelly.
And we're Sisters in Ebert. Welcome back for another Movie Monday.
You'll spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. The Wedding Singer!
1998, moving right along in our Adam Sandler series.
I love this.
This was the first Adam Sandler movie I think we saw.
I think so. Yeah. It was a free weekend, I think. On
Homebox.
On Homebox.
Homebox weekend.
HBO in our house is called Homebox.
Yeah, Mom and Dad watched it, and Mom liked it.
Mom loved it, I remember.
She loves this movie. Mm-hmm. We should have had her on for this. We have two coming up this year that I have in mind for her.
I know one, but I can't think of the other. Turn up your sound and you'll hear spoilers.
No spoilers. But so we'll have to get her back on again soon. If you watched our Dirty Dancing last year, she was a guest for that.
If you want to see what our mama looks like.
Because I'm planning to get her back in for those, but she's usually our prime child care for these things.
We need her.
Wedding Singer was 1998. This was not a summer of movies, but this was something that we all enjoyed and wanted to watch. And I feel like we probably saw this in like 99.
Yeah, probably.
By the time it came to Homebox and and I just remember watching a lot of movies that summer. Like that was when the Carmike got built, and like we got to a lot of movies. Like, cause think about like that. Remember we saw like Phantom Menace there, and everything like that.
Yeah, that was a huge deal.
So we
went there a lot.
Yeah, we did. Movies. And so like I remember like this was pre-summer of movies, so it will not be subject to a score rating.
No. We would get 0 scores.
No, yeah, this was, and I think this is really what got us, because we didn't have Adam Sandler on our radar really before this.
Yeah, not at all.
We opened to Adam Sandler and a band singing "You Spin Me Round" at typical 80s Jersey wedding reception. It was the 80s, man. Everyone dances and people are getting more intoxicated, including the groomsmen, who is passing a young teen drinks. It's Ridgefield Banquet Hall, 1985. So I think they mention it's Jersey, but that's what we're led to believe. Because Glenn works in the city and blah blah blah.
Yeah, he commutes to the city.
Groom's brother comes to make a speech that crashes and burns, but is saved by the wedding singer. He was the best man, and it's played by Steve Buscemi.
I love Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
The best man, the better man.
No lessons self-taught. Thanks a lot, Pop. What was the groom's name in this?
Oh.
Harold wouldn't beat up his landlord. It's the smallest scene, but it's so memorable. So Robbie explains... it crashes and burns the speech, but is saved by the wedding singer as the best man is extremely drunk. Robbie explains that he's getting married soon. That's Adam Sandler. And helps the bride forgive the groom. Robbie takes a break as George takes over on lead vocals, another band member, and talks to Sammy at the bar. George is that Alexis Arquette? It's one of the Arquettes. I forget who. I think it's Alexis Arquette.
I like her.
Yeah. Who is dressed head to toe like Boy George. Yes. From Culture Club. And we talk to Sammy. He goes to talk to Sammy at the bar, who is, in all the Adam Sandler movies, Grandma's Boy. Still don't know his name.
Oh, yeah. We should look it up after last time.
Sorry. He was the caddy in Happy Gilmore, who is locked in on the new waitress, who is Holly Sullivan's cousin, and Sammy wants to be Fonzie. He thinks he can get this girl, and she doesn't know how bad it is to date people at work yet. Oh, you want to be the one that helps them realize that? Yes, I do.
Yes,
you want to be Fonzie, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So Holly Sullivan is mentioned by name here, and that is Christine Taylor. And then Julia is the new waitress, and that is Drew Barrymore.
Yes. Which I learned that so many actresses auditioned to be Julia. Every big 90s actress basically auditioned for this.
And Drew Barrymore was kind of on a downswing at this point. She's on her way back up to become the little darling. She was obviously a child star, but then she had a little slump in her career, and this movie really, I think, helped pick that up.
Launched her up again. But I'm after seeing the list, and I can't think of any of them right now. Jennifer Aniston was one. every big actress in the 90s.
Don't worry,
auditioned for
Adam
this part.
Sandler will work with Jennifer Aniston eventually.
Yes, but like after reading all the names, I was like, how did she get the part?
Yeah.
Like I was kind of surprised that
Probably
she
because she's
got
Hollywood
it.
royalty.
I guess, yeah, she had some connections.
Yeah. Julia's a new waitress and struggling in the kitchen, but also feels her own fiance will never commit and set a date for their wedding. And she feels dumb moving to be closer to him, as it's been 2 years already, and she feels like she's wearing her ring with nothing coming. Robbie helps the drunk teen throw up by the dumpster and not in front of his family, where Julia is taking a break. And so they meet for the first time. George starts the same song as Robbie did not return, and it's the only one he can do like by himself.
How does it start? Then
Give me time to realize your. How can love be real? Sammy pulls Robbie in to help George as the crowd's turning on
They're
him.
turning on him out there.
Because Julia and Robbie meet out by the dumpsters, and she says she will be waitressing his wedding next week, but laments on her own long engagement. Lament,
Leslie's word.
So Sammy pulls Robbie in to help George. The next day, Robbie is helping Rosie, this old woman, prepare to sing at her 50th wedding anniversary party, and she pays him in meatballs.
You're so sweet, letting an old lady pay you with people. I don't have any clean Tupperware.
That's okay, Rosie. I'll get it next time. No,
hold out your hands.
Hold
And
them,
she's
hold them. Doing that old woman.
Yeah, and like slaps him into his hand. Take a bite. That's my favorite part.
I like
watch
to see you enjoy.
So, that's a
Good
good
meatball.
meatball.
That's a good.
And then she
meatball.
grabs his
Yes.
hand.
You listen to me.
You're gonna
Robbie.
be a great husband. He's so excited to get
Yes,
married
yes.
too. You can tell.
Next, we cut to Robbie and Linda's wedding, where Julia is dropped off by her mother, who suggests she speed Glenn along with a fake pregnancy. I'm exiting the vehicle. Look at that girl. You're a lot prettier than that girl.
It's
She's
Linda's
getting
picture
married.
on their
What does
wedding
pretty have to do?
portrait. Yeah, and Don't Stop Believin', playing
as a string
quartet.
Yeah. The string band plays Don't Stop Believin'.
He wrote that.
And Linda does not arrive, but Robbie's sister informs him at the altar that Linda's not coming to the wedding, and Robbie walks off to the groom's room. So it was a bad note. To calm down, but he smashes the mirror instead.
George.
Oh no!
He's just sobbing with Rosie.
Yeah. Billy Idol's White Wedding plays at Robbie's sister's house.
Turn this off.
As Robbie's having problems accepting. He wanted to get married since 3rd grade when his mom and dad died. And Robbie urges all not to say mean things about Linda as they get back soon together, and then he'll remember, that they were saying bad things about her.
It's gonna be awkward.
And he leaves to his basement apartment as his sister, brother-in-law, and Sammy notice only a little groom is left on top of the cake. And the brother-in-law was in Goodfellas.
Yes.
Burroughs. What's his name? Carbone. Frank Carbone. Meat locker. The meat in the refrigerator truck.
He's got that distinct hair
Yes.
style.
So Linda comes to see Robbie, who thinks she needs more time.
Walks up.
Yes. And she assures him that she does not need more time. She doesn't want to marry him at all, as he will never leave town, and in her mind works a dead-end job.
I'm about to marry a wedding singer working for $60 a pop?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Remember when you used to be in the band and you wore the spandex like David Lee Roth?
I still have the pants. I'll go put them on.
It's that you're never gonna. I'm never gonna leave Ridgefield. Why do you need to leave Ridgefield?
I grew up here.
Why do they never talk about any of this before this? Like,
how did it get that far to the wedding day?
So Linda feels Robbie wants to get married so badly that he doesn't care to who. And she's probably not wrong. Yeah. Next day, Julia's fiance Glenn surprises her with red roses and tickets to Vegas to get married. 99 red balloons. Because she's on her Walkman. Julia is disappointed and wants a big wedding with her family, and Glenn agrees. Like, he's like, I'm gonna do the girl thing, gonna pout on the inside.
You say you're okay, but you're pouting on the inside.
Sammy shows up to see Robbie, who is not doing well and not working, to return to or not, he gets him to return to work to meet a girl at that wedding that day. So yeah, so Julia's excited that Glenn agreed to a wedding, and Sammy's talking Robbie into going back to work prematurely when he's just like dead in the basement. Yeah. Robbie goes back to work and mopes on stage, and then has a breakdown.
It's been a week. Like it's why
singing "Love Stinks" and gets punched out by the bride's father. And Holly, Julia's cousin's there with Sammy. What would ever make him think about coming back to work? I don't know. Robbie hides out in a dumpster, and Julia checks on him and wants him to play at her wedding, but Robbie doesn't feel up to it. He's like, is everybody gone? There's still a couple of cops taking statements
from
but...
some witnesses. I love that whole scene.
That whole scene is
the
great.
mutants at table 9.
Yeah, there's the fat guy, the lady with the sideburns, the mutants at table 9.
We saved some of our centerpieces from our wedding, and like some I gave to our church to use, and I kept one for like a keepsake in the attic, and I kept table 9 because I was like, that was my favorite.
Who did you sit at table 9?
I don't remember. If you remember at my wedding, if you were at table 9, sorry.
Because we will never find a way to better the situation. 2 weeks later, Robbie and Sammy go to Julia's engagement party at Glenn's house and meet Glenn for the first time. Glenn mentions to a friend that he's only marrying Julia because she's expecting marriage after being together for so long. It's just the next step if you don't want him to break up with you. Yeah. Robbie tells Julia how Sammy wanted to hit on her the first time he saw her.
He said you were going to get it and you didn't even know it.
Oh, I'm going to get it, huh?
What am I going to get exactly?
What am I going to get? Yeah.
They're razzing him. And he looks like
he's dressed like Michael Jackson with the rhinestone glove. Yeah. Like what's that? What's the song though? Not Thriller. It's a Beat It.
Yeah. He's like, I'll take off that glove. You look nuts.
Yeah.
Go say hi to your brother
Tito for me. Yeah. Julia's overwhelmed with the wedding planning as Glenn is too busy, i.e., not interested in participating. Oh. And he pretty much says like she can do whatever she wants. He doesn't care. Robbie starts singing bar mitzvahs instead of weddings and helps Bruce from Matilda be popular with girls.
Oh, I love Bruce.
By dancing with Julia and takes liberties with her, starting a dance trend.
Holding the bum.
Yes. What song is playing there? I can't remember. I don't know. Oh, well.
I can hear him.
Can you?
Sugar.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. I can't think of it. I can hear it, but can't piece it together to convey it to you.
Julia asked Robbie for help planning her wedding because, again, she's feeling very overwhelmed and doesn't want to get ripped off.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't know the town very well. She hasn't lived here that long.
Robbie reluctantly agrees despite needing to find more work opportunities as only 4 Jewish families live in that town.
4 Jewish families in this town.
I can only give you love
that lasts forever. There it is. We got there.
For you and you alone.
That's all. That's all.
Okay, so Robbie gets Julia a good price on photos, as the photo lady remarks how she knows Robbie and Julia will stay together forever after remarking on several celebrity couples long divorced by the time this movie came out.
Yeah, they all broke up.
There's Woody and Mia and Bert and Lonnie. You can just tell by looking at someone that they're going to be together forever.
Oh, but we're not getting married.
Oh.
We're brother and sister.
Oh, that's it.
I could tell there was a connection.
Faye, I know you gave this price that. Okay. Next, Robbie and Julia select the wedding singer, who informs Robbie he's cleaning up since Robbie quit. It's John Lovitz is playing
John Lovitz.
He's losing his mind, and I'm reaping all the benefits.
We quote this to each other a lot.
We do!
Like, we do it a lot.
When it's appropriate.
Yeah, like when something's like not going right, she's losing her mind.
And I'm reaping all the benefits. Okay.
a little bit part for him, but
yes,
so good.
It's so memorable too. Robbie performs the song that he was working on that he tells Julia about, and he was writing half with Linda and half after the breakup, and listening to a lot of The Cure. So please don't judge it too harshly.
But it all was bull.
It was a cheating joke. And
When I think of you, Linda, I hope you joke. And then at the end, like he's great. She's like, I liked it.
And he was
and
like,
he just starts crying.
John
Yeah,
Lewis was
does
like,
the
Robbie and Julia go for ice cream after and discuss what happened with Linda.
And when ice cream.
Yeah, me too.
They were really good.
Yeah, they were eating like banana splits and stuff.
Same with the cake part.
Oh
We get to
yes.
the cake.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Robbie remarks how Linda used to do a lot of selfish little things, and Julia envisions the right one being someone to grow old with. So like he's saying like he should have seen it sooner because like they went to go to the
Grand
Canyon and he had never been there before and she had and she wouldn't let him have the window seat on the plane.
Yeah. He's like, you think she would have given me the window seat, but she didn't. He's like,
it's
that's
just,
silly.
but it's just little things like that.
Yeah, and she's like, no, I think the little things
count.
they add up to the big things. And it's true.
Yes,
like when it's like nickel and diming. Like
the
it's
everyday stuff is what
Yeah.
you're gonna remember more than
And that's the growing old part. Like
Yes.
you're with that person constantly. You have to treat each other nicely. Yeah.
And respect each other, yeah. The next is a montage of making my dreams come true with cake testing. Yes.
And trying on dresses.
Yep. Rosie practicing with Julia, watching now too.
Eating the meatballs.
And wedding dress shopping with everybody trying on dresses except for Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was confused by that. They picked the one that George tried
tried on.
But yeah, they're like feeding cake to each other down the line.
Yeah.
It's Sammy
and Julia's mom
and Holly
and
Julia
Julia's
and Robbie
and Julia's mom,
Yeah.
Julia, Robbie, and then this rando shows up.
She's like smeared lipstick. Yeah. He feeds her the cake.
Yes.
But I wanted to eat that cake.
She
really
kind of
badly.
looks like that girl on Friends with the voice.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, what's her name?
I don't know. I don't watch
Jan.
Jan.
Jan?
Mm.
That's not right.
Mm.
I'm losing it. Oh my gosh.
See, your brain leaves sometimes.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's Jan.
Okay.
I'm having a friend's
existential crisis.
Existential. I can't say it. I can't.
So, wedding dress shopping and finishes with Sammy trying out to be the limo driver. He's like putting the bride and the groom physically in the limo.
Like it's a mannequin.
But it's like it's like an obstacle course kind of. Like
he's weaving through cones.
You're not gonna make it, man.
Yeah, they're timing him.
Yeah, he hit 2 cones. They were cones. Those could have been people.
No, those could have been guests at her wedding.
They were cones.
It's funny because like Julia's standing there with Robbie and she's like, he's gonna get the job. Like he's the only limo driver in town. Not only is your best friend, but he's the only limo driver in town. And he's like, I just like to mess with him.
So on the way home, it's Sammy and Robbie, and Sammy calls Robbie out for liking Julia when he remembers her taking off her jacket that she left behind in the limo. She said it's not jacket weather anymore. Well, I said they're talking about this. Her wedding is in 2 weeks, August, and I'm like, dang straight, it's not jacket weather.
Jersey in July. Holy cow!
Yeah. And the wedding was 1 week away. August 5th. I put August 5th, 1985. And I was like, darn straight it's not jacket weather anymore.
No.
And he's like, you like her.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Next day, Robbie returns the jacket as Julia and Holly discuss appropriate wedding kisses. Holly has Robbie stand in to show her the kiss that Julia envisions, and Robbie tenses up. Yes. Tenses up and bolts as Glenn arrives after they have this beautiful kiss. Yeah.
I kissed her, but I didn't mean anything. Kiss who? And Holly's me.
Me.
Oh, me.
Oh, who hasn't? Holly tells Julia she is going to ask Robbie out and goes on a double date with Glenn and Julia after Glenn brings home a CD player.
Yeah, and should we play a record?
It's a CD player, Jules. It doesn't play records, it plays CDs.
But like, you could tell Julia is disheartened that Holly's going to go out with him because she obviously has a crush too. Yes. She was all giddy after their kiss. And I was like, I need to go out with him, obviously. She's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You're single, he's single. Yeah. On the double date, all four are at a club, and Holly wants to be a couple with Robbie because we totally look like a couple right now.
Just feeding him
Yeah.
fries. The fries look delicious as
Yeah.
well. Like the onion ring, whatever it was,
Yeah.
she put in his mouth.
And Julia is drinking a lot after not being a big drinker. We learned that in the first scene.
She and Robbie both say they're not big drinkers.
Yeah. Are you, like, is there a little rum in that Coke? What are you drinking there? It's Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Is there rum in that Coca-Cola? No. If there was rum, I'd be sicker than that kid. You know?
No, I think it's all boot come out of it.
Okay. So Glenn tells Robbie his last name when the girls are in the bathroom. It's Gulia.
Julia.
Julia Gulia.
That's funny.
Why is that funny? Yeah. And reveals not to be excited to get married and that he cheats on Julia regularly with grade A top choice meat girls after ogling the waitress.
Mm-hmm. Which I was a little surprised at first that he came out and said it. It's also like Robbie kind of baited him into it. He's like, look at that there. And he was like,
But we can't get girls like that anymore.
We're too old.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, and then he
and you can get girls like that, hotter and younger.
Yeah,
but yeah,
10
like 10 years
ago.
No, try
10
days ago. Yeah, exactly. Julia, because Glenn's like undoing is his ego. So Julia is too sick to continue. Yeah, he works. I don't know if we said this. He works in Manhattan on Wall Street. He's in junk bonds. Do I say that you're in junk waitressing? Julia's too sick to continue, and Robbie puts her in Glenn's car after assuring her to feel better. Yeah,
he's wearing sunglasses at night, dressed
with music
like
blaring.
Miami. It's the Miami Vice theme that's playing.
Robbie drops Holly off and asks her about Glenn before she kisses him and propositions him, but soon realizes that he's into Julia.
And he can't believe I didn't see it before. And
tells Robbie that Julia's marrying Glenn for financial security, and that's why. And he's like, well, I guess that's important to some people. No, it's important to all people. Christine Taylor. The next day, Julia nurses a hangover and asks Holly about Robbie, and Holly says how he doesn't think much of Glenn, though. Holly asks Julia why she's marrying Glenn if not for financial security, because she's like, well, I told him why you were marrying him. What did you say? And she's like, for money. And Julia goes looking for Robbie, who's not at Rosie's but out finding better jobs. He's supposed to be at Rosie's giving her lesson. Robbie is shut down at the financial district.
This is so funny.
And goes home. Another bit Kevin Nealon part.
Yeah, it just I like money. I want to make a lot of. I don't have a lot of it.
I have a cookie jar.
I keep it in a coffee can on top
jar
of
my
on top of my fridge.
That's where you come in. I'd like to put more in that jar. Where Julia is waiting. Goes home where Julia is waiting for him, and Robbie informs her he's looking out for himself now, and knows that Julia is marrying Glenn for money as she throws sheet music gift that she made for him.
Yeah, she made him sheet music, like blank sheet music,
and it says words and lyrics and music by Robbie Hart. Yeah.
He feels so bad then. Yeah.
She made me a present. I am an ale. That night, Robbie and Sammy are at a dive bar, and Robbie tells Sammy he was right about just having fun with girls and not getting attached. And Sammy helps Robbie realize that he's in love with Julia, but reveals to Robbie that he's not happy being free, and he wants a real relationship. Someone to hold me and tell me everything's going to be okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Says the old drunk guy. And like how not to turn into an aging Fonzie or Vinnie Barbarino, because you know what happens? Nobody wants to see a 50-year-old guy picking up chicks. You know what happened to Fonzie and Vinnie Barbarino? Yeah, Fonzie's directing, and Barbarino's got that Mechanical Bull movie. I didn't see it. Yeah, he's like, their shows got canceled. So Robbie goes to tell Julia his feelings, but he sees her in the window looking happy trying on her wedding dress, but doesn't realize that she was pretending she was marrying him and is worried about making a mistake by marrying Glenn.
First she was crying because I'm Mrs.
Julia Gulia.
And then I'm Mrs. Robbie Hart.
Yeah.
We're so glad you could come to our wedding today. And that's what she's pretending that he sees. And
her being happy, yeah. So she's worried, and she told her mom she's worried about making a mistake marrying Glenn, but Robbie doesn't know all this, and so he leaves. Once back at the bar, Robbie brought his own booze, but must finish in the alley as it is outside liquor. Outside, Sammy and Robbie run into Glenn's bachelor party, where he's with other women, and Glenn calls out Robbie's crush and insults him and sucker punches him, so he won't tell Julia about the bachelor party and about, cheating on her and all that stuff.
All the horrible things he does.
Yes. Robbie is drunk and goes home where Linda is waiting and wants him back. The next day, he passes out though.
On the lawn.
Yeah, Linda goes,
she just rolls her eyes.
Yeah, because Glenn was saying something like, I got punched in the mouth because I couldn't keep my nose out of other people's business. And then Neil goes, sounds like a country song. And then when he gets home to Linda, he passes out, well, kiss my grits. The next day, Julia goes to Robbie's to talk. I think I mean Glenn.
No.
Oh, Robbie's. Yeah, to talk to him.
Robbie's.
And Linda answers the door in Robbie's Van Halen t-shirt and blows Julia off.
She's like, oh, okay, Jennifer.
It's Julia. Slams the door. Robbie awakes to find Linda ready to settle for him and kicks her out. And take off my Van Halen t-shirt before you jinx the band and they break up.
It happened.
Shortly after, after the time period. Julia goes to wake Glenn up and tells him she wants to cancel the big wedding and go to Vegas. Rosie performs at her 50th wedding anniversary party simultaneously as Glenn and Julia are at the airport waiting to board. Robbie realizes he wants to grow old with Julia and tells Rosie he's going to get Julia as Holly rushes in to inform him that Julia saw Linda and is heading to Vegas to marry Glenn. They're getting married tomorrow. Well, I guess she couldn't wait that long. Robbie gets the idea for a song on the way and borrows Sammy's credit card to get the last seat on the next flight, which is in first class. Glenn does not give Julia the window seat on the plane, despite it being her first time to see the lights of Vegas.
But it's also the middle of the day.
But he says that she can lean over him to see the strip when they fly over it, when it's time. And she gets her elbow smashed by the girl. Oh, I can't sit on the end, Julia.
Beverage cart always comes.
It smashes my drink cart, yeah. And then she gets her elbow smashed.
And he's just looking out the window, oblivious.
Yeah. Robbie is in first class and tells this whole story to the other passengers in first class, and makes it a mission. The other passengers make it a mission to help him, including Billy Idol.
Billy Idol, actually played by Billy Idol.
Yes. The flight attendant reveals she was hit on by a coach passenger, saying she was grade A top choice meat and asking her to join the Mile High Club. What's the Mile High Club? Is this older lady?
And Billy Idol's just...
Yeah. Robbie realizes it must be Glenn after he hears this statement.
He peeks through the curtain and there
He's
they are.
Here? Yeah.
They're on the plane.
Yeah. No way! He confirms Glenn and Julia are on the plane and asks for the first class passengers' help to get Julia back. Everyone, including Billy Idol, helps as Robbie sings I Want to Grow Old With You, the song he wrote.
I love this song.
And since we let our first class passengers do pretty much whatever they want, here he is.
It's such a sweet song.
And he confesses his love to her as she does the same. Billy Idol will tell the record companies about him. And he said, yeah, but can I kiss her for... Oh, yeah, do what you gotta do.
You gotta do it. They cornered Glenn with the beverage carts.
And threw him in the bathroom. I have to serve the beverages. So.
Yeah, and Billy Idol was on one, too.
Yeah.
And his fans stepped
Get out
up.
of my way, Billy. You don't want to get hurt. Nobody talks to Billy Idol that way.
And they shoved him in the bathroom.
Yeah. So Robbie kisses Julia, which cuts to their wedding with best man from the beginning as their wedding singer, Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi as their wedding singer. I know this much.
Robbie and Julia. And that's the end.
I love it
so
much.
I wonder, did they just keep, since they pretty much planned this wedding together, did they just go back and keep it for the next
They probably
day?
just got married the next day.
That's what I was thinking too.
They should.
Maybe they couldn't with wedding licenses, but...
Oh, true. But they can fake,
Yeah, we can fake that. But yes.
Oh, it's so good.
I love this movie.
Adam Sandler wrote the song at the end.
I figured.
And it's so good.
Yeah.
I just love that song. It makes me tear up.
I know, me too.
It.
It's so pretty,
good.
yeah.
Chris Farley was supposed to play the Flock of Seagulls guy at the airline counter.
Who signs it and sells him his tickets.
But he passed away before.
Yeah.
This was
that's a bummer.
I know.
That's a bummer.
That made me sick because I could picture it as the part. Like, do you like Flock of Seagulls?
I can see you do.
But yeah, I just adore this movie.
And I remember like it's really like nice to watch. Like it's very visually like eye candy because like there's a lot of bright colors and lights. Yeah. It's very like playing up that 80s factor.
It's also like Adam Sandler's the most like a real person in this movie. Like he's not
doing the voices,
odd caricature of somebody or like over the top. He's not a skis ball or like a delinquent of any kind. He
slips into it a couple times like whoopity doo.
But that's like when he's upset. Yeah. So but like it's just so cute.
It's great. It's a great movie.
Love it.
Yes, I do too. Any other fun facts?
And Christopher McDonald, Shooter McGavin, wanted to play Glenn, but they wanted somebody younger, I think it was. I think that was the reason.
Really? Because Glenn doesn't look particularly young.
No, I didn't think so either. And everybody looked old at that time, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that might not be the reason, but I feel like that was it. And then, I guess, this is off topic, but like he wanted to be in a bunch of movies since then, but like he never gets the part, and Sandler just told him, like, you'll always be Shooter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, maybe that's why I threw him a bone and made Happy Gilmore too.
I think so. He had to at this point. He felt bad for him, bro.
Yeah, he did really get typecast after that movie. Like that was it. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other super fun facts, and I think I threw them in as we went. So.
Yeah, but I love this movie. Christine Taylor, we always liked her growing up. She was on well, she's Ben Stiller's wife in real life, and then she was also on that Hey Dude show when we were kids. But she's from around where we live. She's from the Allentown area.
So that was always like the hometown girl.
Yeah, that was always before Amanda Seyfried. She was the golden child.
Yes. She's so pretty.
She is. She's gorgeous.
Nice to look at.
She is. But we thank you so much for joining us. Is this a movie that you remember fondly like we do? I think everybody kind of loves this movie. Yeah. And like they made it into like a play too.
Yeah, it's a musical. It was on Broadway.
My husband took me to the dinner theater for our local dinner theater for my birthday a couple years ago, and we saw The Wedding Singer.
Yeah. Our local high school did it a couple years ago. Yeah.
But we thank you again for joining us here at Sisters in Ebert. If you look below in the description for this video, you'll see links to our Facebook and Instagram pages. We are at Sisters in Ebert for both. Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, engage with us there. We love to have the back and forth. It helps us in our channel and helping it grow. And what's fun about our social media is on Fridays we release a teaser for our Monday movie, and you can hopefully guess that as they come out. But it's just a little extra something. And we do thank you though for joining us. And on YouTube, hit the alert button so that you get all the notifications when we post new content. And we thank you for your support. We'll see you next week at the movies.